Now it's time to start working on the enemy help system and damage and destroy our enemy. For that, let's open our enemy controller, and we will need to have few variables. One will be for the current help, so we'll say public, and this time let's use integers. Integers are just same as the floats, but they are used with the whole numbers only, and since the help should be anyway whole number, doesn't really matter. So public int, let's call this one current health. We need public int max health, and well, also let's create public int damage amount. Well, actually, let's call this one health damage amount. It's the amount that our enemy will get when the from our enemy from our player's bullet, basically. Well, when our game starts, we want our enemy's health to be maxed. So we will say in the start that current health equals max health. Very simple. Now let's scroll down. Let's create, after our enumerator, we will create one public void function. It should be public because we will need this function. And let's call this one take damage. And basically, when this function will be called, our enemy should get damaged. So it means that current health should increase by damage amount. And to say it very simply, we just need to say current health minus equals damage amount. Well, it's called health damage amount, I believe. Health damage amount. Well, if you don't know what is this minus equal, it's same as to say current health equals current health minus health damage amount. It's just shorter way to say this thing, so we're gonna use it, minus equals. So also we should say what should happen when our current health is less or equals 0. So if current health is less or equals 0, well, basically our enemy should disappear, should be destroyed, should be dead, and stuff like that. So for now, let's just simply destroy our game object from the game, just like this. All right, we have this mechanic, this take damage mechanic, which we should call from the bullet script, which is other script, right? So here we can check the collision with the enemies, and we can call this take damage function. But since this is different script, we just can't simply say here in the line that's take damage, we want to use take damage because we won't be able. For that, first of all, we need to give access um, to this enemy controller script so that other scripts will be able to use the script, use the elements and functions from the script. And to do that, there is very simply way we can create instance of the enemy controller script. And to create instance, we just need to say public static, the name of the script, which is enemy controller this time, and instance. And we will create a wake function which will run before the start function, and we just need to say instance equals this. Now we are able to access this enemy controller script from any other script, and also we can access the take damage function as well. So let's save the enemy controller script, and now let's go back in bullet script. Well, in bullet script we have this on trigger enter, which is checking for the tag of enemy. But right now our enemy's collider is not trigger. So let's create another function with the name of onCollisionEnter. It's same function, it just doesn't have collider triggered. And we will say if collision.gameObject.tag double equals, in quotation marks, we will say enemy. And well, what should happen? As I said, we should call the take damage function. And to do that, we just need to say enemy controller dot instance dot take damage. And that's pretty much it. Also, we should destroy our bullets. So destroy, not the decimal, destroy our game object. And that's pretty much it, how we can create very simple health system for our enemy, and how we can damage the enemy from other scripts. And these instances are quite handy. We're gonna use it a lot of times, and also you will need them in the future as well. So let's save everything. Let's go back, and well, we will assign the maximum health amount to the enemy. So let's select enemy. Let's scroll down. We only will assign maximum health, not the current health, because current health will be automatically assigned when the game starts. So max health will be 5. And well, health damage amount is the amount that our enemy will get when we hit um, our bullets to it. So I will make 1 as an amount of our damage. So let's hit play and let's check. Well, when the game starts, we have 5 health. So let's hit this enemy. Oh, I forgot to assign the enemy layer to the enemy. So let's select enemy. Just don't forget to assign tag of the enemy to your enemy game object. Now that's why it was not working. Okay, now let's hit play. And let's kill this enemy. So 3, 4, 5. Yeah, indeed, we are able to kill our enemy. So this is how you can easily create enemy health system.